Welcome to the final Nintendo Direct of King Zack Adventure Awaits. Thank you. Welcome to the final Nintendo Direct of King Zack Adventure Awaits. What you just saw there was a brand new area in King Zack Adventure Awaits. This is called Hinami Heights. A lot of enemies for you to fight, including a brand new boss up there for you to fight as well. And the environment looks like Japanese-like environment with a beautiful environment and everything else. Now, this area is created by King of Fusolia. And this area is going to be in the video game King Zack Adventure Awaits. Check out more headlines. What you just saw there was the video game on PC. PC stands for Portable Computer. King Zack Adventure Awaits is going to be on PCs very soon. Right after all of the stuff gets added in King Zack Adventure Awaits. The price of the video game King Zack Adventure Awaits is only about $20. Pretty cheap. And I know that all of you are super duper excited about it coming to PCs. This next one, however, is something that you need to hear about. And it's really important. Please check it out. What you just saw there was the video game cover of Zack Adventure Awaits for the Nintendo Switch 2. And that is what it's going to look like. It's official. The Nintendo Switch 2 video game Zack Adventure Awaits in the front of it. The back of the video game is going to have the story and everything else on the back too, and the pictures as well. This next one is also video game covers as well. Please take a look. What you just saw there was PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X or S video game covers of Zack Adventure Awaits. The first thing you saw was PlayStation 5 video game cover of Zack Adventure Awaits, and then there is Zack Adventure Awaits Xbox Series X or S video game cover Zack Adventure Awaits as well. And that is what it's going to look like. I did talk to someone, and he said that they're coming to those video game consoles, but first, it's coming to the PCs first, and then those video game consoles. I'm really excited. Is there more out there and exploring the world and restoring this universe and this world? Well, check it out. What you just saw there was the official art of the cherry forest and what it's going to look like. I did talk to someone, and they sent out these emojis. A cherry and a tree. And this is regarding to the cherry forest. And the enemies of it has been revealed, and you saw those enemies and that boss you just saw, and those are the enemies, the boss, and the cherry forest is going to look like. And this is past the crystal crumbling caves when you exit the other side of it. Of that. And then you move on to the cherry forest. Please check out another brand new area that is being implemented into this game. And it's very new. What you just saw there was the official art of the Haunted River. Everybody's asking us, where is the Haunted River located? Good question. The Haunted River is located beyond the cherry forest. Now, when you go beyond the cherry forest, you're going to see this stream of water from up top of the mountain that goes through the forest, through the cherry forest, down to the bottom, and that's where the Haunted River is. And these haunted, enemy-like creatures, you don't want to mess around with them. I have my trusty sword here and whack them with it. Well, we have the possessed zombie, which makes really, really weird noises. And they can attack you and paralyze you. Gotta be really careful of watch where you step. Oh, shoot, possessed zombie. Oh, you thought there was a possessed zombie there. You saw it. And a couple of other enemies are added as well in the Haunted River. And we also got a brand new boss, which is said to be deadly. The boss is called the Jack-O-Witch, which is relating to the Jack-O-Lantern. It's what we call the Jack-O-Lantern Witch, which can have pumpkin-like magical spells that can do really bad stuff to you. Dodge those attacks, and you'll be golden defeating her. The other couple of enemies I do want to mention is some type of Reaper, like enemy. Let's say you look into his eyes, and it says, "I'm coming for you." Now that is creepy. Gotta be really careful and watch your surroundings of that type of Reaper, which is a scary Reaper. Yeah, I gotta be really, really careful in the haunted river. That can be one of the most haunted places ever. And then we also got these, like, haunted bats in, like, cluster, like, armies, and will go after you. If you even kill one, they go after you. Gotta be really careful in this area. Check out the next area. Next, a couple areas have been revealed as well. The other two areas. So first, we got the ice castle, in which somebody in the chat shared an ice cube in a castle, and that those emojis are referring to the ice castle. And the enemies there are pretty chill. But not just chill, they're hostile. And the enemies are really hard to kill. Just gotta make sure you counter their attacks, dodge their attacks, and you will master your combat skills against them. And then we got a brand new boss there, and it's really scary. And you gotta master its attacks too. And then we also got Hinami Heights. Well, Hinami Heights is the one that King of Puzolia showed to us. And now we got the Hinami Seas. Now, the Hinami Seas are located beneath Hinami Heights. And these seas are really deadly. We have a boss called the Hinami Tsunami. I know it rhymes, doesn't it? Hinami Tsunami. Basically, it's not just a boss. It's something you have to defeat in order to adventure through the Hinami Seas. The Hinami Tsunami, so you need to have a hero spirit with you. The hero spirit is what is within you, and conquer the Hinami Tsunami boss, and kill it off and move on to another area. And the enemies just saw there were actually scary too, but not too scary. One creature is what we call the Hinami jellies, the Japanese jellies. And when you touch its tentacles and when it swims toward you and those tentacles touch your skin, it acts like a poison. Gotta be really careful. It's not just a poison, no. It's what we call a Japanese poison. A brand new type of poison that tops the box jellyfish. It's that powerful. More than the box jellyfish in Australia and real life. Gotta be really careful. And how can it? Well, basically, the Japanese jellies can actually kill you in about 4 to 5 minutes. If the tentacles touch your skin in the game. Now that is scary. And what do you need to do after when it does that? Well, there's a brand new antidote in this game called the Japanese healer. It's like a potion, and if you drink it, that sting on your skin will fade away, and it acts like nothing has ever happened. Yeah, pretty awesome, isn't it? And then we also have other brand new enemies as well. And for the ice castle, a lot of enemies, and that boss you just saw, it's incredible. There's more. Please take a look. What you just saw there is a brand new area in the Thunder Village in Hinami Heights is a volcano far away. And that's what we call the volcano that's over there. And there's some enemies over there that you need to face. Pretty melty, huh? Yeah, it gets hot when you go over there. The Sun Village volcano, away from the Sun Village itself in Hinami Heights, is just about 150 miles away. And this volcano has its very own enemies, like these, like Japanese, like dinosaurs that are really massive, and you gotta master its counter attacks and even its finishing attacks. And you gotta master the combat system of that, and then you will defeat those bigger enemies. The bigger they are, the badly they will fall. And then we also have got a boss, which is called the Japanese Volcanic God. And this Japanese volcanic god is like way more stronger than the actual god in Japan in real life, long ago. Way more stronger. And gotta master its counter attacks, its finishing attacks, and there are 5 phases of that boss. Yeah, a long boss. Just gotta make sure that your combat is on point and everything else. This next area I'm about to show you is pretty crazy. Please check it out. This next area is just right under the Sun Village volcano. And this area is called the Lava Caves. And this has enemies that are way too powerful to be defeated. I'm gonna find stronger weapons to defeat them. And these lava mites feed off lava, and they spit that lava towards you. Gotta make sure you dodge, 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 and then defeat. And then we have the lava seque. That's how you say it. Lava seque. Seque. That's how you spell it. Lava seque. This is a type of enemy that has like lava-like powers, and what it can do is that it can breathe in lava, and from its mouth it can make like these lava fountains. That is actually incredible, and once they go towards you, you're in a heap of a big trouble. So you gotta make sure you dodge those attacks too, and you will master that. And then we got this lava golem, which shakes the ground, and does this all of the time. So you gotta make sure you dodge everything. You have a really high jump that you can dodge all of these right here, pounding the ground like this. You will dodge it all, and when he gets really weak and laying on the ground, now we'll stun him and attack him. Really fast attacks. This is a very challenging game, and I do notice that it's a crazy game to beat. And then we also got a boss called Lortex. If you don't know what Lortex is, it is a boss that can master any lava magma spells, and these purple lightning-like attacks that have like lava in them, that has lava magma magical spells. Once the boss in the lava caves gets you, game over. Gotta make sure you dodge every single attack. And this boss only has 3 phases. A pretty short boss. Gotta make sure you master the combat system of this boss. This next area I'm about to show you is pretty crazy as well. And it's beyond the crystal crumbling caves that is under it. What you just saw there was a crystal crumbling city. And this is just under the crystal crumbling caves. So these enemies, we got the crystal crumbling guards, which have these like crystal like purple like tasers. If you only hit one, they would go after you. It's like the Jack and Dexter 2 Crimson Guards. They are passive, walking around, and then when you hit one, all of them go after you. It's just like that. And King Zack adventure awaits in the crystal crumbling city. And then we also got the crystal crumbling mayor. That is an enemy, and you gotta make sure you defeat him. And then we also have got these little minions. They can be in groups, and if you attack one, they go all after you in a group. And we got the final boss, which is called the Crystal Crumbling Empire. He's a boss that is really, really hard to defeat. Its phases are like 5 phases. Gotta make sure you're really careful, mastering your combat skills, and defeating the Crystal Crumbling Empire. And if you defeat him, the Crystal Crumbling City will all collapse within its power. The Crystal Crumbling Empire is looking at the Hinami Seas and is taking the hero spirit and engulfing it, like swallowing it and becoming really giant. Now, this is something I've been wanting to do as well. Please check out the next one. So now we go in the center of the planet, Zackopia. And this is what we call the Mecha Cyberized Core. This is where everything is in balance in the whole planet. And this is how the planet Zackopia is alive, within its core and everything on the surface. This is where things get really dangerous, too dangerous in fact, that need the most strongest weapon in all in defeating the enemies in this area. So we got the mechanized fox, in which is a fox, but it is mechanized and has technology never seen before, and will attack you with its like cyberized lasers, and will try and go after you. And then we got the mechanized robot, which is really powerful. And so when he takes his hands and smash, like really super duper hard on the ground, the pressure gets so intense that the ground crack so hard that a piece of it gets torn apart. And when that amount of pressure is bam on a player, it will kill it. Because the amount of pressure is ridiculously a lot. And the player can't breathe. And then we have got the cyberized Starlink Hydra, which is super duper powerful. And it has this like attack like ability in which it can manipulate space-time and rip it apart, and going through portals and attacking King Zack, the main player, which is said to be super duper crazy, not gonna lie. And the boss is even way more difficult. So this Starlink Hydra, you're gonna need a weapon that is the most powerful in the game. And that is what we call the mechanized, cyberized Universe God Sword. That is the most powerful sword in King Zack Adventure Awaits. If a player grabs it, holding it in his hands, he'd be like, oh, this feels really good. I want more power. And so they do that. and kill that off. Oh yeah, for the mechanized fox, you're gonna need to defeat the mechanized gym. That's how you defeat the mechanized fox, by the way. And then we also have got the mechanized, stabilized Planet Killer Destroyer. That is the final boss of that area. What you need to do is to attack the mecha stabilized core itself. And that will damage the whole thing. And once the boss is defeated, it's up to King Zack to repair the mecha stabilized core and balance it once more. This is not the final boss of the game. It's not. It's just one of the bosses in the video game as well. The final boss is called Mecha Stabilized Beast. And then there's a voice line of me saying something. It's like, Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it? He has like 163 million subscribers or even past that. That's ridiculous. He needs to shut down, bro. Anyways, enough about my ranting of Mr. Beast. There are more headlines for all of you to enjoy. There will be more new updates coming soon. And these type of events called King Zack Live, then the first one is coming soon. And this is going to feature a brand new update to the game. It's like Minecraft featuring all kinds of updates. But in King Zack Adventure Awaits, there's a bunch more updates. A lot of them. Like, a whole load of them. So, keep an eye out and keep your ears and eyes open for that. Check out the next one. What you just saw there is just a concept art of what the DLC is going to look like. Anama, something like that. And this is just a concept art, just to let you know. But there's a DLC coming this spring, as of this year. And I know that all of you are way more super duper excited. Check out the next one. We also got some movement. So what you can do is just walk, keep walking, move around, keep looking, and then we have attack, and then, and then we also got a kick, bam, and that's the movement of the character King Zack, and he has other movements as well. And he has a sword on him too. The pose. Check out the next one. As of this Easter, 2026, I am super duper excited to be announced that King Zack Adventure Awaits is going to be hosting a Easter egg extravaganza event in the game itself. And this is going to be really exciting. Bruh, not this again. And then you got a lot of Easter eggs for you to find. A lot of eggs hiding around the map, and you have to find them all. There was like, I believe 1,100, not that many. I'll say 100 Easter eggs, all colors, and you have to find them all. And then right after that, you unlock some dimension called like the egg fields or something like that, but you're gonna have to wait and see. I know, gonna have a lot of anxiety doing that. Anyways, wow. Anyways, check out the next one. It's going to be this Easter. What you just saw there is something brand new and you have never ever seen before. This is the very first ever King Zack plushie. Now, King Ever Puzolia is planning to make, the CEO, King of Puzolia, is planning to make King Zack plushies for everyone, and including me too. And I am super duper excited about this coming as well. Please check. What am I doing? Check out the next one. This was a major headline. What you just saw there is something you have never ever seen before. Now, this was something life-changing. We call this the King Zack Adventure Awaits and a Netflix collaboration. What could this mean? A brand new Netflix original series of King Zack Adventure Awaits is going to be coming. I know, really exciting. There's a lot going on with that collaboration and making that. And who's going to be the voice actor of King Zack? Me, because I'm Zack. You know, and the other characters, and I'm really super duper excited about this happening. The King of Puzolia CEO of his company will be deciding the release date of that, and that Netflix original series. Please check out the next one. What you just saw there is something really huge. Now, we are super duper excited, going to be releasing King Zack Adventure Awaits Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. This is going to be the cost of the money is going to be $50. Not bad of a price, shall I say, eh? But I'm really super duper excited, and the release date will be coming soon. Please check out the next one. Really soon, on February 2nd, 2026, a brand new update is going to be coming soon. This update is all about superpowers. And in this update, you will have up to 25 superpowers. Now, I am really excited about this update coming to King Zack Adventure Awaits, and the King of Puzolia going to be making more brand new information of this coming soon. Probably this week. I'm excited, actually. Check out the next one. Okay, I gotta sound serious, really serious for this one. This is something I've been wanting to do, and it's my dream to do so. Out in the real world, Dallas, Texas, and including Colorado, Los Angeles, California, Augusta, Maine, all of those states. You know what? I am planning to do a live tour. King Zack Adventure Awaits live tour. This is all about exciting news with the video game King Zack Adventure Awaits. A lot of information, and the other event is going to be coming this year. This is something I've been wanting to do, and it's my dream to do so. If it happens, and will be the greatest event of all time. Please check out the next one. What you just saw there is something completely, totally unexpected. What you just saw there is King Zack Adventure Awaits Mashup Pack is coming to Minecraft. And I am super duper excited about this coming on March 12th, 2026. And that's the official release date. And if the King of Prezonia wants to, he can change that release date and change it to a later release date this year. For now, it is March 12th, 2026. And I am super duper excited. Check out the next one. What you just saw there is the last major headline of this Nintendo Direct. So, the King of Prezolia told me that King Zack Adventure Awaits is an early beta, and will be. This was just a concept art. And I am super duper excited about this actually, and I'm really looking forward to a really, really bright future of the video game itself. King Zack Adventure Awaits. Check out the next one. What you just saw there was the official design of video game controllers of King Zack Adventure Awaits. Themed video game controllers. This is the official art. And these are going to be coming this year too. The CEO, Chief Executive Officer, King of Prezonia, is planning to make them. It just takes time and progression to make. So give him time and some space, and he will make these King Zack Adventure Awaits themed video game controllers. The rumored release date is going to be May 15th, 2026. I am so excited. That's the rumored release date. Check out the next one. Also, what you just saw there was room decorations for King Zack Adventure Awaits. In the video game, you can have your very own house and place all of your stuff in there and create your very own houses too. In real life though, there's going to be that stuff too. And decorate your room or everywhere around your house, whatever you like. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time now, and I am super duper excited. It's going to be something. Don't you worry, guys and girls. This next one, however, is going to be the last one, and I will explain it afterwards. It's something big. Take a look. What you just saw there was the last surprise of the second final Nintendo Direct of King Zack Adventure Awaits. This is the official name of King Zack Adventure Awaits, and the brand new music band is called King Zack Attack. That's the official band name that King of Prezolia came up with, and I am super duper excited. That was it for today's final Nintendo Direct. Quick update and notice. Tomorrow's going to be a 10-minute Nintendo Direct summarizing King Zack Adventure Awaits. And King Zack Adventure Awaits will be released as of the upcoming months in February. Or even March. So, thank you for watching.